daters. Like, right now I was playing Forsaken, and there's these online daters who are teaming. And eventually, like, what are you doing with it, you know? You're dating with someone on a Lego brick kids game. Yes. And that's just like, that's depressing. If you're trying to date with someone online, you could do it somewhere like Tinder, you know? That's not sponsored, by the way. But it's crazy. You're online dating on a kids game. Like, you gotta get your life together, you know? Maybe get a job, you know? Maybe get out of the house and touch some grass, you know? Like, life is good. It's the summer. This is how you're spending your time? Online dating on a children's game? And, like, the crazy thing is, if we go to, like, if we just search up there's like these online dating games. Baddies, that might not be bad. But if we search up public bathroom simulator, look, there's just these dating games. And these are the type of games that those type of people will play in, like Forsaken, or like maybe even like bigger games like slap battles, doors, maybe box fruits. And it's just concerning because, like, I don't know if we can measure this or something, but it might be growing, like, the amount of people online dating. And if you're one of those people, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, actually. Like, you probably still live with your parents after the age of 18 and you're dating with someone on a kid's game. Like, you have to, like, get your life together. And, like, yeah, I mean, we can talk about it. I can talk about this all day. But I also want to talk about, like, grow a garden. It's got to be botted. That's what most people say. But reality is, it's just, like, the new generation, you know? Like, simple games, like good games, like Forsaken, Piggy, Blocks Fruits, or even Doors. Those are all, like, complicated games that little kids from Gen Alpha or Gen Z, or just Gen Alpha, or maybe even Gen Beta won't be able to understand, or, like, how to play. Because they like to play simple games, like maybe Grow a Garden, or friggin' Italian brain rot quiz, you know? Like, it's just crazy to think that games like this get, like, millions of players active, while games that take months to work on their updates, like Blox Fruits, only get a couple 100,000 people like playing actively daily. And that's just sad. Like, you know, like, no offense to the developers of Grow a Garden, but this game looks absolute butt cheeks. Like, I would not play it. And yeah, that's just, like, crazy. So it's just not bots. It's just little kids, you know. Only, I think, 200,000 people, or 200,000 bots got banned in that ban wave that Roblox did. But still, that's not as big as their 8.9 million, I believe, which is just absolutely crazy. It already has 3.5 billion visits. And how long has this been out? It came out in March, and that's just crazy. But I feel like it's gonna be kind of like a game like Fish, you know. It's going to fall. Like, you know how you Fish? They had like 600,000 active players at one time. That's why they have 3 billion visits. But as soon when like a big company bought it, they just made like a ton of like cash grab.
It doesn't matter. Sugar. Is there an next version?
It's I was like the big companies, they'll just like kind of like fill up the game with like cash grab game passes that only take your money, and that's all they want because they're just big corporations, you know. And like they're not there for really the players, and that's why Fish only has 19.4 thousand people active. They used to have hundreds of thousands. And this also is probably going to happen to a game like Brookhaven. If we check, it got sold to Voldex. You've probably heard about that in the Creekcraft video. But I feel like maybe in a couple of months they'll add like the cash grabs, like game passes and all that money stuff, and then it's gonna die, and it's probably only gonna have like 20,000 people active. And that's just sad because like these big corporations, they don't really care about the people of the games. They care about the money, and that's what big corporations want. They just want more money, even more money. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's